this track and starts again. You point to a kite shaped like a fish darting above the pier. The air tastes clean and bright like water poured through light. Hold this sparkle small and brave, pocket it for quiet nights. Let it glow behind our eyes whenever days turn gray. Apricot skipper, run the blue, pull our smiles toward the sun. Every flicker, every turn writes a brighter page for us. We sit on boards warm to touch, feet swinging over the shade. Someone strums from far away, notes drifting like bright confetti. You lean your head upon my shoulder. I mark the sound of your slow breath. Apricot skipper, run the blue, pull our smiles toward the sun. Every flicker, every turn writes a brighter page for us. If joy could choose a color, it would blush like this, soft, clear, impossible to hide. Across the open noon, apricot skipper, run the blue, pull our smiles toward the sun. Every flicker, every turn writes a brighter page for us. Stone steps winding through a market, blue cloth canopy strung overhead. We climb with baskets of fruit, blueberries rolling in paper cups. A vendor waves as we pass, his apron dusted with flour. You stop to smell a bunch of herbs, tucking one behind your ear. The air shifts between shade and sun, each turn showing a new stall. These steps feel like a festival that's always half finished. So we walk like guests who never want to leave. Blueberry steps take us higher through the bright. Every stall a painted note, every glance a sweet accord. Blueberry steps take us higher through the bright. Every stall a painted note, every glance a sweet accord. We find a seat by the wall, share the fruit, fingers stained purple. A child stares and grins when you offer a handful. Somewhere a bell rings and the stairs wheels curl on a wooden board, a spritz lifts into the new. You wave a fan with a bright pattern, and the room turns light and cool. Streets outside hum low and kind, banners ripple down the lane. We tie our shoes with lazy knots and let our pockets carry time. Your hand finds mine at the gate, warm, sure, easy as a songless tune. Let the air spin silk around us, fresh as sliced tangerine. Every corner promises color, every corner keeps its word. Citrus air parade, lead on. We'll follow your bright perfume. Turn by turn the day unfolds like a ribbon from the sun. Vendors clap to call us close. We taste a wedge, eyes half closed. Someone paints names on tiny fans. You ask for two in pale blue ink. We hold them up and laugh at once, matching smiles and glare. Citrus air parade, lead on. We'll follow your bright perfume. Turn by turn the day unfolds like a ribbon from the sun. If joy had footsteps, they'd sound like this, soft, quick, skipping over stone. Let them carry us past noon into the long gold after. Citrus air parade, lead on. We'll follow your bright perfume. Turn by turn the day unfolds like a ribbon from the sun. Citrus air parade, lead on. We'll follow your bright perfume. Turn by turn the day unfolds like a ribbon from the sun. A glass sweats beside your elbow. Cold Aloe strips float slow. We sip without rush, the fan tapping the wall in time. Your eyes half closed in the light. I draw circles on the table, grain outside. A scooter hums away, leaving the air still and soft. We speak only when needed and smile more than that. Some afternoons feel like they're healing from nothing take turns pushing off the sand, feet kicking into the wide noon. You lean back, hair in the breeze. I watch the shadows change on your face. A family picnics under the palms. Children chase each other between blankets. We hear the faint splash of someone diving, and the swing creaks in time. The air smells of mango and grass. Every sound folds into the next. This is the kind of place that doesn't keep track of hours. Coral swing garden, hold our laughter in your frame. Every push a slice of sky, every pause a breath of shade. We trade seats, I grip the chains and look past the post. The water winks through the leaves, and the horizon feels close enough to touch. You count each swing under your breath. I forget to keep score. Coral swing garden, hold our laughter in your frame. Every push a slice of sky, every pause a breath of shade. If we left and came back tomorrow, would the air taste the same? I think yes, if we bring the same bright steps with us. Oh, coral swing garden, hold our laughter in your frame. Every push a slice of sky, every pause a breath of shade. White lines gleam on a sunlit road. Signs blink slow in the blue noon air. We wait with bags of fruit and bread, counting birds on the wire above. Your shadow stretches past my toes. A bus-sized door slide wide. I catch your grin in the glare. Like water skipping over stone, we step when the signal chirps, and the world feels light and quick. Hold the pulse, a noonday wind, let it dance around our sleeves. Every glance a spark of blue, leaping curve to curve. As cyclist rings and glides ahead. Sachets of flowers in the basket sway. We drift into a shaded lane where paper flags click softly. I steal a slice of melon from you. You pretend to chase me slow. As your crosswalk carry us through, paint our steps with sunlight stripes, laugh lines brighter than the ground, summer moving underneath our shoes. If the road could sing our names, it would draw them wide and clear. We'd follow every painted mark until the sky folds into shade. As your crosswalk carry us through, paint our steps with sunlight stripes, laugh lines brighter than the ground, summer moving underneath our shoes. Boardwalk planks reflect the light like panes laid end to end. We trace the length in slow steps, counting stalls by colored flags. A painter sprays a soft mural mist floating in the sun. We watch a couple pose and laugh as scooters zip between the frames. You buy a ring of braided string, slip it on and wiggle your hand. Breathe in shallow, bright and cool. Let this salt sit on your tongue. Everything here is clear enough to keep without a fray. Glasswave Promenade shine. gone before the sky is fully dark. We walk a street that smells of lime and warm stone cooling underfoot. You brush my sleeve with your hand, pointing to a cafe's open window. Inside, someone slicing fruit. The sound sharp in the quiet air. We stop by a cart of paper flowers. The vendor folds one in green for you. Evening doesn't rush us home. It leans in soft and low. The lamps hum like they're listening to every step we take. Honeylime streetlights lead us slow through the night's first breath. Every glow a gentle sign that summer's not ready to sleep. A bicycle rolls past, baskets stacked with bread. We wait without knowing the rider and keep our pace to match the lamps. The street curves into a small square where a fountain hums under the stars. Honeylime streetlights lead us slow through the night's first breath. Every glow a gentle sign that summer's not ready to sleep. If the lights stayed warm forever, we'd walk until our shadows faded. Let the air write down our voices in the spaces between each lamp. Honeylime streetlights lead us slow through the night's first breath. Every glow a gentle sign that summer's not ready to sleep. Honeylime streetlights lead us slow through the night's first breath. Every glow a gentle sign that summer's not ready to sleep.
Two bicycles, paint chip bright, kickstand snap and we push off slow. The path curves round a quiet lagoon where sunlight coins the water. Your bell rings once I answer back. We weave between the leaning palms. A heron steps like it owns the world. We whisper not to break the spell. Cool air skims our open sleeves and carry some drop the bikes and sit to swing our legs. You toss a pebble, ring spread wide. I try to count them, lose the count. We pass a bottle of lemon water, cold enough to sting our teeth. Lagoon Bicycle, glide and glow, draw our laughter in the
tracks in the high blue, and laundry sails from every balcony. You mark the distance with your thumb from here to there. You grin or pour cold water over pebbled ice. We listen to the clink inside. A scooter purrs on the street below, then fades like a thought half can. Stay above the noise and glare. Float on this bright terrace air. Let the afternoon unroll like thread from a silver spool. Limewire skyline draws lines across this calm and open noon. We'll trace them slow with easy hands and tie the day in tidy bows. A paper plane leaps from a window, gliding past our railing edge. You catch it with a quick laugh. Write our names on one wide wing. When you send it back to flight, it banks and winks, then disappears. Limewire skyline draws lines across this calm and open noon. We'll trace them slow with easy hands and tie the day in tidy bows. When night steps up the stair, we'll stay one landing more. Finish the slice of lime and ice and let the air cool down our skin. Limewire skyline draws lines across this calm and open noon. We'll trace them slow with easy hands and tie the day in tidy At the corner where two markets meet, we wait by a car piled high with mangoes. A crossing light blinks slow, and we lean into the shade of a pole. You buy a slice on a stick, sprinkled with salt and spice. I take a bite before you protest, laughing when you nudge my arm. Vendors call over each other's voices, selling colors as much as goods. The air tastes bright and warm. We hold it between our teeth. Every step across the painted lines feels part of the same day. start from the end of the market road, with lemon slices wrapped in paper. Your step matches mine without trying. We follow the scent of salt and bread. A fisherman waves from his boat deck, holding up his early catch. The water shifts like silk under sun, and we stop just to see it fall. If the day keeps giving us turns, we'll take each one slow. Every shadow stitched in gold, every laugh warm enough to keep. Marina lemon path lead us on through the glow between the stars. Every step a piece of summer, every glance a quiet song. We share the last wedge by the pier, the juice sharp and cool on the tongue. You lean against a post and watch a small tugboat hum past. I think the air feels sweeter here, like it's carrying something new. Marina lemon path lead us on through the glow between the stars. Every step a piece of summer, every glance a quiet song. We don't need a reason to walk. The path itself is enough. Every stone a little warmer for the feet that find it. Marina lemon path lead us on through the glow between the stars. Every step a piece of summer, every glance a quiet song. Rails cut through a field of melon vines. We walk beside them, baskets swinging. Yeah. The sun pulls long lines over the grass, and the air hums with insects. You point to one round and ready. We crash test the way together. A farmer waves from the next road and calls a greeting over the leaves. The train passes once, slow enough for the passengers to wait. 'cause the journey itself feels like the harvest. Melonfield Tracks guide us past the rose in bloom. Every turn a softer breeze, every mile a sweeter note. A pale mint breeze slips through the blinds. Morning glows on the window frame. Your sandals find the cool floorboards, and the day lifts like a kite in slow air. We step onto the balcony rail of sunlight, cold water and tall glass lines. You hum a line that has no name, tracing clouds with your fingers pad. I laugh because the air feels sweet like limes pressed over ice. Hold this hour light and bright. No plans, only the open sky. Let the slow one carry us across the easy hush of morning. Stay with me where the tide runs mild. Let the sparkle paint our eyes. Every breath is cool and wide, and summer opens like a smile. Down the lane a cart rolls past, stacked with peaches soft and warm. We trade a coin for two and walk, juice on our hands, sun on our arms. You say the day feels new enough to start 3 times again. Stay with me where the tide runs mild. Let the sparkle paint our eyes. Every breath is cool and wide. driver nods once and rings the bell. We lean back as the city glides. Every stop a postcard, every view caught mid-breath. Some rides feel like they're just for us, even if the seats are full. The air inside holds the same slow rhythm as the day. Palmshade Tramline, carry us past the bright corners. Every turn a quiet breeze, every mile a lighter smile. We pass a market, strings of flowers swinging overhead. You tap the glass and point to a row of baskets stacked like steps. The tram slows near a painted wall, and the colors seem to follow us inside. Palmshade Tramline, carry us past the bright corners. Every turn a quiet breeze, every mile a lighter smile. If the line never ended, we'd keep riding, eyes on the side streets, letting the palm leaves fold and unfold over our shoulders. Palmshade Tramline, carry us past the bright corners. Every turn a quiet breeze, every mile a lighter smile. Papaya slices in a paper tray, two forks tapping in the breeze. We sit halfway down the pier where the boards creak with tide. You point at a boat stacked with nets, its hull painted and peeling teal. A man sings low while pulling rope. We listen like it's part of lunch. The juice runs quick, the fruit's soft. I lick my lips, you grin wide. Some meals taste like places you can't carry anywhere, so you finish them slow, right where they belong. Papaya Pier, hold us here, with the boards warm under our feet. Every bite a piece of sky, every breeze a little gift. A kid drops a bucket in the gap, pulls up shells, shouting to his dad. We wave as they walk away, their laughter mixing with gold calls. I push the tray between us, and you take the last slice without asking. Papaya Pier, hold us here with the boards warm under our feet. Every bite a piece of sky, every breeze a little gift. If the tide pulled the pier away, I'd still feel its way in memory. Wood under skin, sun on face, and the taste of today. Papaya Pier, hold us here with the boards warm under our feet. Every bite a piece of sky, every breeze a little gift. Wooden stairs lead down to the harbour. Peach light folds over the rail. We take each step slow, hearing the water clap against the dock. Your hand slides along the rope, banister salt rough against the skin. A gull skims the water's edge, then lifts into the glow. We pause halfway, not ready to reach the bottom yet. Every creak in the step feels old, like it's been telling stories for years. We at our own with each quiet breath. Beach harbor stairs carry us to the line of boats. Every step a frame in gold, every sound softened by tide. A fisherman ties his knot, humming low, almost a whisper. We stand to watch his hands work, the rope neat under his touch. You turn to me with a grin, and I forget the rest of the view. Beach harbor stairs carry us to the line of boats. Every step a frame in gold, every sound softened by tide. If the stairs could loop forever, we never reach the bottom. Just stay in the middle glow, where the air feels made for two. Peach harbor stairs carry us to the line of boats. Every step a frame in gold, every sound softened by tide. chime from a line of machines. We step inside, eyes adjusting to the glow of blinking rose. You challenge me to the ring toss, miss twice, laugh and try again. I win a small plush penguin, you say it's ours for the trip. The floor hums with quiet rhythm, and the wind keeps tapping the walls. Here time spins with the wheels, and nobody cares for the score. Every coin buys a little more of this bright, slow world. Saltwind Arcade, keep the lights and the doors wide to the day we'll play until the air cools and step out smiling at the tide. We try the claw, both hands on the stick. Grab a toy, drop it halfway. I say the machine's alive. You nod and agree like it's fact. A kid watches us, cheering quietly as if we're the main act today. Saltwind Arcade, keep the lights and the doors wide to the day we'll play until the air cools and step out ribbon tied around her wrist. We smile as the wind lifts it higher. The owner laughs without fear. Your sandglass runs out, but we don't turn it over yet. Sandglass Esplanade, count the hours in soft grains. Every step another note in the day's slow song. Some walks don't end at a door. They fade into the air, leaving you certain you'll find them again. Sandglass Esplanade, count the hours in soft grains. Every step another note in the day's slow
A terrace draped in morning fog hides the horizon in pale gray. We sip warm drinks slowly, hands wrapped around the cups. Your scarf flutters once in the stillness. I lean on the cool stone rail. Birds call faint through the air, and a bell sounds from far inland. The fog feels like a blanket tucked around the edge of the day. We don't need to see the sea to know it's there. Every breath carries its taste up to where we stand. Seafog Terrace, keep us wrapped in your quiet. Every step softer here, every word a little warmer. The waiter wipes down empty tables, plates stacked in his other hand. We trade sips and lean closer, talking about what might appear first. When the fog begins to lift and the day shows its edges. Seafog Terrace, keep us wrapped in your quiet. Every step softer here, every word a little warmer. If the view came all at once, I think we'd miss this. The slow reveal, the gentle keep of what's just beyond. Seafog Terrace, keep us wrapped in your quiet.
skinned fruit, sit beside two empty plates. We lean over the rail, watching the street lanterns blink on. You slice the fruit in halves, the juice clear, running like water. I catch it on my thumb, and you laugh, handing me more. Below, a boy kicks a ball that bounces once and disappears. Up here the air feels lighter, the breeze knows our names. Evening gathers slow and leaves the edges soft. Silverfruit balcony, hold us above the night's first calls. Every bite a quiet spark, every glance a warm reply. We hear a bus sigh at the corner, doors opening to let the dark inside. You rest your chin on your palm, watching the clouds take on amber. I say nothing, just pass you another slice, the skin catching the last glow. Silverfruit balcony, hold us above the night's first calls. Every bite a quiet spark, every glance a warm reply. If the bowl emptied too soon, we'd fill it with the day itself, and eat until the night was ready to take a Silverfruit balcony, hold us above the night's first calls. Every bite a quiet spark, every glance a warm Tickets warm in our pockets, we step onto a white deck ferry, rails bright as fresh chalk lines, water winks from every side. We claim a bench along the edge, feet tucked, hair in the wind. A gull hovers close then slides away, as if inspecting our smiles. Houses shrink into toy blocks, and the pier becomes a thread. Carry us through the
could wave back. A child counts wakes in our trail, loses track, starts again. We share a pack of lemon sweets and press our shoulders close. Sunhaze Ferry, glide and glow, lift our noon beyond the bay. If the hour wants to linger, we'll let it linger all the way. When the horn calls once and low, we'll answer with a grin, knowing we have crossed a page and kept it bright and clear. Sunhaze Ferry, glide and glow, lift our noon beyond the bay. If the hour wants to linger, we'll let it linger all the way. Shadows of leaves stripe the walk, light stitching patterns on your shirt. You twirl once just to see them bend, and I mark the moment in my head. A tiny dog trots by with a bow. Owner waves and keeps the pace. We link arms near the bakery door. Warm air spills out like a hug. You point at pastry stacked in rows. Promise we'll come back after a stroll. The day is carbonated, little sparks in every breath. Let's tilt our faces to the blue and sip the hour slow. Sunstripe Avenue keeps shining, lace our steps with yellow light. Every corner snaps in focus like a photo just developed. A street musician taps a box, boot heel marking steady time. We hum along without the words, smiles rising with the tune. Your hair catches silver dust from the sun that won't sit still. Sunstripe Avenue keeps shining, lace our steps with yellow light. Every corner snaps in focus like a photo just developed. When the day leans toward the west, we'll circle back for sugared bread. Walk home sweet and unafraid. Hands warm, pockets full of light. their tangerine glow. We lean against the railing, watching boats drift back one by one. Your jacket hangs loose in the breeze. I slide my hands into the pockets. A fisherman hums while coiling rope, and a boy skips stones by the steps. The light feels warm, even in the air, like it's holding the day for us. Evening comes with a soft touch, not rushing the tide or the sky. We match its pace without a word, eyes on the slow dance of the waves. Tangerine Pierlights keep our steps inside your glow. Every beam a quiet path, every shadow easy to We share a paper cone of roasted seeds, cracking them slow between sentences. The salt lingers just enough to make the water taste sweeter. Gold lands close, watching us before gliding off into the light. Tangerine Pierlights keep our steps inside your glow. Every beam a quiet path, every shadow easy to If the lambs could walk beside us, they'd follow until the sand began, and we turn to thank them before stepping into the dark. Tangerine Pierlights keep our steps inside your glow. Every beam a quiet path, every shadow easy to The road curves like a ribbon tossed, steel paint on each guardrail post. We lean into the bend on bikes, wheels buzzing like bees in the heat. Your shirt flaps against your back as the downhill pulls us faster. The view spills wide without warning, blue stretching past our eyes. We laugh into the wind and let it take the rest of the noise. Every turn rides a curve and every shadow runs behind us.
Our brakes squeal just enough to keep the fun from ending too soon.
Beside a tiled fountain,